Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. And I'm telling you guys, it is literally 3:30 a.m. in the morning. What am I doing up? I don't know, my friends. I'm just as lost as all of you guys. Look, I'm just chilling here in Genshin Impact in a dark ass room, 3:30 a.m. in the morning. Sophia M says, Walrus, what's up, Sophia? I'm loving the energy here. I'm really appreciative of the energy that's being sent my way, keeping me awake, keeping me excited. You know what? I want to be excited. Truly, I do want to be excited. There's nothing more exciting than getting a new update, a new patch for one of your favorite games. I'm not gonna go out here on a limb and be like Genshin is the end all be all of my existence, my favorite game. I mean, I enjoy Genshin to a certain degree, certain aspects of Genshin, right? I'm not gonna be out here saying I enjoy every little detail that Hoyoverse has put into Genshin. It's not true, right? But I enjoy the characters, I enjoy the story, I enjoy the music, I enjoy the general feel of playing the game. But let's be honest here. What is potentially in 3.7 that could get people excited? No, really, like, I mean it wholeheartedly in the title. What about 3.7 is getting you excited? Or what are you expecting from 3.7? Because remember, in 3.6, you got new artifacts, another sub-region, Archon quest, new 5-star, new 4-star. Pretty much 3.6 has everything a decently good Genshin patch has to offer. They've given it all. And I don't think it was enough. Really, it doesn't. So 3.7, right? Here, let's just switch to scene here. It should it should be starting in about like 30 something minutes, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I think for the most part, 3.7 is just like a pass away patch. They have a pretty cool screen here because there's no new 5 stars, so they don't have any new teas for it. It's like a very abstract artwork of the regions, I'm guessing, and it looks like, what is this, like another TCG update, right? Look at that. Duel, the Summoners Summit. You got the TCG dice, you got the TCG cards, so it might be like a little bit of a TCG focused patch. Ra Mezes saying maybe anime news. That's very hopium of you. I mean, wait, isn't it in 1.3 hours? Like, you mean like 1.5 hours? Wait, am I early? Bro, no, I am not early. It is in 30 minutes, is it not? Tell me it's in 30 minutes. No, 24 minutes. Oh my goodness. If it's an hour from now, I am so screwed because first and foremost, I don't think I have enough content to entertain you guys for another hour and a half. God damn it. Go back to bed? Well, the thing is, if I go back to bed, I can't wake up. Like, you don't simply sleep for like an hour and then just wake up. Who sleeps for an hour and wake up? Like, even taking a nap for an hour and then waking up feels terrible. Oh no, 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 no. Is it in an hour? I thought it was at 4 a.m. Is it at 5 a.m.? Chip Sonas is what's your opinion on Stario? I don't think I've seen you cover it. I've touched on it very little because I personally did not get to play through all the beta tests and stuff. So most of what I know is from interviewing people who has, and boy, do they have a lot to say. I'm learning a lot from them, and I've like thought about releasing the interviews I have with them, because some of these interviews are like 2 hours long and we just talk about Honkai Star Rail, everything you can know about it, all the things you need to be wary of, the characters, the metas, and all that stuff. I think it's pretty interesting personally for me to learn, but I don't know if you guys want to see those kind of videos. They're quite long, they're very comprehensive, and in fact I think it's they have condensed information in some parts, and other parts they have really drawn out information that you won't find anywhere. You only be able to know this stuff on, like, if you've actually played through all the betas and like took notes of all the interesting little details, which I find very fascinating, but I just don't know if you guys will find the same thing fascinating. Sophia M says, take us through your daily Genshin routine. Oh, this is gonna be fast then. Like, if I walk through my daily Genshin routine, it's not gonna be a very long. Let's just put it like this: my daily Genshin routine, I don't believe even hits all 4 of these. So we can start here, log it in. That's very easy. And I basically, like, I really don't care about the resin very much. Like you guys see, I'm only AR 58 and I've been playing since day 1, and I've pretty much played every single day except for the last 2 weeks because I had to be somewhere for work. So really it's just doing the commissions, and then when I'm turning in the commissions, I do my dispatch. I just claim one of them to get the to get this one. Mine 10 items. If you guys didn't know, here's a little tip for you guys. If you guys just claim your dispatch, you can knock that one out. So I do that when I'm claiming my commissions. So I knock those 2 out, I log in, and I usually don't get to use my 160 resin. Does this guy lose his key again? I think he lost his key again. I like to do my yeah, he lost his key again. Anyways, I like to do my commissions in Mondstadt. The reason is because I know most of them. I don't like going to the new regions and doing the commission because I don't know what the hell they want me to do. So this guy lost his key. There's only a couple places you... Oh, found it. Sometimes it takes 3 4 like I haven't memorized all of the places, but I know a lot of the commissions here, and it just helps me to know what I'm doing. I know some people really like the new regions. They always set their commissions in the new region. I don't like that, right? It's just taking more time. I think this one, which commission was this one? I remember I keep getting lost for this one. Oh, I don't have Yalan set for it. Why not claim all of them? I don't know. I think I might be running the wrong way. Yeah. I always run the wrong way. Oh, this one. I think this is the one killing the Hilichurls. Was it? Log into Star Rail if your routine is short. Yeah, I haven't been able to play Star Rail a whole bunch as well because I was away and I couldn't find the time to actually play the game. My Star Rail, I think I'm like 22. Level 22 in Star Rail. I'm taking it slow. I was thinking of doing like a series for Star Rail. Oh, it's the towers. I like these. These are quick and easy, nice and sweet. Kirara, I'm so saving for her. I mean, it's cool that people get excited, but like honestly, even building 4-star characters now are just like I would be fine if they were one and done characters that are good at like maybe C1, C2, but it seems like Hoyoverse has figured out that for 4-star characters, putting the juiciest stuff at C4 is usually like what they end up doing, and I just don't like that. Like, sure, they need to make money to sustain the game and stuff. They can't just be out here like giving us freebies, right? But it just rubs me the wrong way when characters comes out as like I don't know. It's like C0 characters just feel so 4 stars. I mean 4 stars. C0 4 stars just feel so like barren. These characters don't feel, for the most part, fun and engaging to play. They always feel like they're just like so subpar, and I guess it's because I've been playing with like C4, C6 4 stars for so long. I'm used to these fully well fleshed out kits, whereas getting my hands on the new 4 stars just like right, they're bare bone. They're and to top that is that they usually have terrible kits. Like modern 4 stars don't have great kits. They usually, like most of them, exist to kind of fulfill other already existing characters' kit. Now that be mostly 5-star characters, right? They're releasing a lot of support characters and stuff like that, or niche characters that fits certain specific character support, like Fadozan, for example, right? Fadozan, what a great character in concept, but like when her whole existence is to buff up other Anemo DPSs. If you don't play other Anemo main DPSs, Fadozan starts to lose value. So that's what I mean. Like, it's hard for people to get excited for 4 stars to begin with, and on top of that, they're so niche, and then even beyond that, like if they're not niche, they're like bad. They're just flat out really, really bad characters. The majority of them. Or you're waiting for like multiple patches for them to even have a chance to become good characters, right? Like, that's just, I don't know. Like, I don't mean to rain on people's parades. If you have characters like 4-star characters you really like, or you are looking forward to 4 stars, don't let me saying some words here take that away from you. It's hard for me to get excited for a lot of these 4-star characters. Like, I barely get excited for some of the 5-star characters, you know. Like, I'm a very critical person. Oh, by the way, that's my Genshin routine. I'm done. that's what I do every day for Genshin. I will only use my resin if there's like a purpose for me to use my resin. In fact, actually, I'm building Baiju right now, so there actually is a reason for me to use my resin. Even more north, I remember. Here. Where's that entrance? Somewhere over here. Fodder isn't even worth building if you don't have at least C4. That's my point, right? Like, that's my point. That's what I don't like about it. Now, again, if you are saving your gems and you're waiting for a good character to roll around, you probably don't mind, right? You're like, oh, I've been saving you know, I constantly have 20k primo gems just sitting around for like a good character to come out, you probably wouldn't mind a character like Flawless and be like, oh my god, that's the perfect character for my Zhao. I can, you know, build my best and slot Zhao team. And that's why most people won't have this issue. It's just people like myself who pull a lot of characters when I really don't need to pull all these characters. Of course, I'm going to feel like, oh, well, this character is not as good or that character is not as good. But for people who are constantly sitting on the sidelines waiting for good characters to come out, you guys don't feel it because you guys, for the most part, you're like, oh, if I don't want it, I just won't pull it, right? Like doesn't bother me at all. Oh, right. I remember this thing has like a huge damage reduction thing when he he's charging up, and he gets his electric shield, which I can do this. Wait, was it the electro shield? He usually doesn't get an electro shield. Doesn't he get a cryo shield or something like that? Now pyro shield. I don't really like pyro shields, man. Like, I think the pyro one is the one that's most difficult for me to deal with for the team comp that I've built here. Wonder if Geo can destroy it. Yes, it can. Geo seems to be like the neutral one. Okay, buddy. My Baiju is coming along. I got 3. Very nice. I think I always got 3 ever since I did this boss. It's always been 3. What were we talking about? What were we talking about? I think we're talking about, oh, right. The fact that most players won't notice and won't get really annoyed by bad 4 stars is because you guys just won't pull them, right? So it's fine. Adrian says, will we live to see you actually level 90 a character? Well, you see, the reason I don't level 90 my characters is because, well, obviously, because I don't burn all my resin. You guys will be like, well, Walrus, if you fucking used all your resin, you wouldn't have a shortage, right? But like, I get what you mean, but it's a lot to commit to a game that, for the most part, just demands me to do the bare minimum, right? Genshin is a game that asks of the bare minimum, so that's what I do. By the way, I have level 90 characters. It's not like I don't have any level 90 characters. Look, level 90, 90, 90, 90, 90. I have a good amount of level 90 characters. Like I have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 level 90 characters, right? It just got to a point where I just realized, like, wait a minute, why am I even level 90ing these characters? Right? Like, I don't need to. It's kind of like a completionist side of me that originally wanted to, but I realized how expensive it is, right? I spoke last stream about, like, when we give recommendations to people, we have to be very careful because of how expensive it is to, like, build up a character, get all the talents up to level like 8. I know, like, I don't have all of my talents. Like, I find myself to be a fairly optimal player. For the most part, I don't put in more resources than I need to beat the game, right? I think by that, like, I'm pretty okay. Not for her, because I don't really use her, but for the most part, you see, like, my characters are built towards very specific strength, right? Like, where they shine the most is usually when I have my resources poured in. I don't have any characters talent crowned. In fact, if I show you guys my bag, a lot of you guys would be pretty pissed. And I'll tell you guys, I haven't farmed crowns since like patch 1 point something. I stopped farming crowns because I realized I will never ever use them. Where are the crowns? Once I've decided that I'm never gonna crown my character. Where? Well, this should show you guys that it should be talent somewhere here. I have 9 crowns. And this is me playing the game since the very beginning. I stopped farming them because I don't use them, right? So people would say that, oh, Walrus, you're being very inefficient with the game, but to be honest, like, this is what I had to do in order for me to stay engaged with the game to a degree and not burn out. Arton is asking, do you think we will get Fontaine news today? I don't think so. They usually don't tease the new region until like 2 patches or the patch before it might get some tease, and that was like only I remember for Inazuma, right? They teased the Inazuma Islands and stuff like that, but for Sumeru they didn't really do that, did they? Actually, did they? Or was that the patch before? They did. I remember the whole thing kind of just fell apart because of the glitchy stream. I got really excited and stuff like that, and it just kind of replayed and played on loop or something like that. They do tease it. Maybe we will see some tease if it's like we're really 2 patches away from Fontaine. But if we're like 3 patches away, I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna do anything about it. But yeah, maybe if 3.7, 3.8, and then it's 4.0, I think there's a chance we might see some artwork, maybe hear some music. Someone made a collage of all the streamers being frustrated with Hoyo streams. Yeah, like those streams were terrible. Especially it was during like the dry period, right, where we were so excited, we can't wait, and the little bit of excitement that we had is just kind of snuffed out before we can even truly get excited. It killed the vibe. That one guy who's everywhere, well, this is the first time I'm seeing you here. I'm kidding. Welcome. So speaking of building characters, when do you stop building artifacts for characters so you can diversify your teams and won't get bored? That's a good question. When it comes to artifacts, I usually, okay, I know some of you guys use like CV or something like that, right? Like a way of calculating. I don't have any specific way of calculating, but it's just like a general feel for it, right? Like for example, this artifact I can push better. I don't have crit rate on it. If I change flat attack to crit rate, it can be a better artifact. But overall, it's just like once I have like a double, triple crit rate or crit damage roll on the artifact piece, I move on. I'm not a perfectionist, and even though I use Alhaitham a lot, right? I use Zhongli a lot. Don't ask me why he's not running 4-piece Monolith. Artifacts is just annoying to deal with. But let's for example, let's use Nahida as an example, right? Nahida is a very easy, straightforward character to build. You just slap a bunch of EM. I really don't care what the substat is. Like, I don't know if some hardcore players might be like even optimizing the substat. I couldn't care less. So a character like Nahida, I just get 1 elemental mastery substat, right? I don't even really care if I roll into it. Like, what the fuck? Look at this artifact. This would be an insane DPS artifact, but I have it just sitting here on Nahida. I don't even have elemental mastery. My point here is to show you guys, it doesn't have to be perfect. Personally, for me, once I get a substat of value and it rolls like 2 or 3 times, I'm usually content. Because think about it, when you have the perfect artifact, you're basically only halfway there, right? If it doesn't roll into the stat that you need, let's say with this piece, right? Crit damage, energy recharge, crit rate, and attack, flat attack. What if it rolls all into flat attack? This piece is garbage. That's my point. Let's say and the reverse is true. If you have like a flat HP and then crit damage, and then you have flat attack, flat defense, but if it rolls into crit damage all 5 times, that's a god piece artifact, right? That like, so it really, sometimes you just gotta take a gamble. That's why when I have like a decent artifact, I usually like to get it to +4 and sometimes even +8 and just kind of see my luck. You wouldn't believe how lucky sometimes you can get with certain artifacts. So my rule of thumb is once I get 3 rolls into a stat that I really want, then I'm pretty much done with that artifact piece. Because once you get 3 rolls, chances are you are already getting pretty lucky with the piece anyways. So that's just my 2 cents. I've been clearing 36-star Abyss pretty consistently. Like I'm pretty confident if I wanted to, I can 36-star every single Abyss iteration. And I don't have a single C6 R5 character. Okay, and this one I got it in like, this isn't fair. I literally got this in like, I don't know, 20 pulls from getting Alhaitham. So the only thing people can say for my account is that I have good weapons, right? Like my Nahida has her weapon. Archons also for me is unfair because I wail on Archons. Yep, so it's unfair. But look at this. Look at this. For most part, my 5-star characters are C0. For the vast majority of them, they're C0. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Again, doesn't count. This, I mean, it counts, but you get my point. I don't really like wailing on consulate. That's because I pull a lot of 5 stars, okay? The standard banners also don't count because I pull a lot of 5-star characters. I'm pretty much pulling on almost every 5-star banner, but as you guys can see, the limited 5 stars I have, the Archons don't count. I know Venti is not really an Archon, but canonically he is an Archon. Archons don't count. We look at limited 5 stars. Don't look at standard 5 stars. Wait a fucking minute. Are they all at C5? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, Mona is the only one not at C5. But yeah, my point here is I don't like to wail for 5-star constellations because the game, like I keep saying, doesn't ask for it, right? The game doesn't demand it, therefore I don't do it. If the game starts one day asking me to wail for constellations, I have no problems dropping dollars for constellations. But Hoyoverse says, you don't need to. Relax, Walrus. We don't want your money, right? We are making plenty of good money from the dumbasses who are... I'm kidding. I'm kidding, okay? Thank you to the people who wail on this game to keep the lights on at Hoyoverse headquarters, but there's plenty of people who's throwing their money at Hoyoverse. I don't need to be one of them. But if they make this game harder, people are just gonna quit, right? What if you had money as much as Jeff Bezos? Would you wail then? No. Like the thing is, like you guys have to realize, wailing in this game kills it faster for you. I mean, maybe that's subjective, but in my opinion, if you wail in this game, if I had C6 R5 everything, I would have been long gone. Like I would not have survived this long. I can't tell you how incredible it is for Giga Whales to play this game for more than a year. There's no PvP, right? If you're not a content creator and a whale on this game, I don't think you're lasting. Most people wouldn't last 3 months if you're a Giga Whale, meaning C6 R5 everything. Right? Because there's no purpose, there's no challenge. You get 0 challenge. Me, at least I get some level of challenge. I don't just walk into the abyss and smash it every time. Sometimes I get killed, sometimes I die, sometimes I struggle and I need to figure out a certain gimmick, right? It's still fun to try to work things out, but I made it so that the level of difficulty is just at the right amount, right? Any more and it would feel like too much of a chore for what I'm getting back. Any less, and it would just feel like it's too easy, too much of a breeze and a cakewalk. There's no challenge. So I've made the game perfectly difficult and time consuming for my consumption needs. Now, I'm not here trying to flex or anything, saying like I'm the perfect gamer. No, I'm sure you guys are all subconsciously doing this as well, right? Maybe some people, well, I mean, if you can't wail on the game, meaning you can't spend or you don't have a budget on the game, you end up kind of really hurting from the lack of resources. But if you have a small budget, let's say if you have like 50 bucks, 30 bucks a month to spend on like entertainment, meaning if you buy the Welkin and the BP, then you're probably not going to go out and eat or watch that movie with your friends, stuff like that, right? Like you have a budget for this game, you can kind of alter that budget and add or take away from it to adjust the level of difficulty you want your game to be to suit your consumption needs. Right? That's just how I've made the game for myself. I like the game just like this, difficult enough but not too difficult, but still retains a level of challenge that can keep me and my tiny monkey brain excited when I'm playing it, but not too hard, because I'm a boomer and I don't like it when things get too hard. Walrus Discord, is it another meme? Let's see. Account review, not today. Account reviews will probably have to start next week, and I have like somebody else asking for account reviews. So probably maybe June, like start of June, maybe I can check out your account again. I'm actually really curious how far you've come. Cause it's great hopping back on accounts that I've seen in the past. Sophia M says you need to do the abyss before it resets, Walrus. It resets soon. If you let those primas go to waste, you'll make us. Actually, maybe I could do the abyss now. I've heard very scary things, but then again, I always hear scary things about every abyss iteration. Some people say like it's like some people will say, oh, this was the easiest abyss iteration they've ever played, and other people will say like I 36 star every abyss until this one, right? Like this is it's because of the phenomenon that we've all built different accounts. We have different things that we play, and we put a lot of resources into. So and guess what? Some abysses are just easier for certain characters than others. Let's see. What do we have for this abyss? Electro. We can do the abyss, right? It's not hard. I think having Hu Tao's second half. This might give me a bit of a headache if I have Hu Tao's second half, but I might have to put Hu Tao first half. But no, Hu Tao second half, it can deal with these pretty well. All right, let's see if we can do like a one-off abyss challenge. Sorry. Let's get Zhongli's artifacts back first and foremost. They're on Nilu. That's who they were on. Get it back. Yoink. I think the goblet is fine. It's fine. We got our Raiden Shogun, which we won't be using, I believe. I think Raiden is gonna get benched. I'm gonna be running Hu Tao. I will be using Yelan then. I hope Yelan has everything. I think she does. She looks good. I'm talking about her artifacts. I mean, she looks good as a character. Yes, she does. Fantastic. Fabulous. Where's Xingqiu? I don't think I usually touch him. Okay, chat, relax. Yeah, I usually leave him alone because I have all his stuff farmed up. It's 2 levels. It doesn't matter. It's 2 levels. Yeah, usually I just let him be. Ooh. I need like my Xingqiu is sitting at level 70. Can you guys imagine? I've been playing this game since 2020 September. Wait, did it start yet? Fuck me, it's in an hour. Anyways, my Xingqiu's level 70. Chat. That's how much I put into this game. Like it's just like you don't need any more than this. Watch me eat my words. Watch me go in and get completely clapped and eat my words. But I think I can 36 star with that Xingqiu, no problem. Where's my Kokomi? Kokomi is also level 70. See, I'm rocking a level 70 Kokomi. I'm rocking a level 70 Xingqiu. Her artifacts are clam set, very nice. Yeah, her talents are 266. Who cares? Who cares? Right? We always say like, oh, the game's so easy, but like truly, the game is not too difficult if you know what you're doing, right? So I'm going to be running Al Haytham first half, Hu Tao second half. Let's go. So this is my Al Haytham get up. Yes, it's a bit of a whaley team, but oh, we are using Raiden Shogun, right? My Raiden's my electro applicator. I don't use Fischl for this. This team everybody should recognize. Boom, 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 boom. I think chat's frozen, damn it. You're gonna get clapped. Maybe I am. Did you hit AR 60? No, no, no. No, no, no. Once I realized AR stopped mattering, I stopped chasing AR. Basically, what that means is like once I realized like the ARs don't matter anymore, I stopped caring about making sure my resin is used. I guess it is a little unfair for me. Like basically my point is not to show you guys how like I'm not trying to say it's easy for me or it's impressive or I have achieved anything by clearing the Abyss 36 star. Like I don't want that kind of misconception, because I do have pretty good constellations and most of my characters have their signature weapon, and I'm not like really challenging myself here like by using the team comps that I'm using, right? And even still, like sometimes I do have problems clearing the Abyss. Man, they're so annoying by placing the enemies like this. You know, Hoyoverse does this on purpose to counter certain things. And you know what's a character that would really benefit this layout is Venti, right? If you had Venti, it would have been so much easier, right? You wouldn't struggle at all if you had Venti. And again, if you're struggling at all during this part of the Abyss, you might be new to the game. You might be very new to the game, in fact. Oh, it's these dudes that it's so silly with them and their pillars. Okay. Me guy says, "Oh my bad, this isn't Star Rail, wrong channel." Star Rail. I actually have a video kind of planned for some Star Rail discussion content. I again, like people oftentimes want to watch meta videos, like, oh my god, I don't care about discussions. I want to know what's the best possible thing I should be farming and like optimizing my account. But like, yeah, I don't know. It's like that, I mean, don't get me wrong, that stuff is interesting, but it comes a point where it's just like, you know, like the meta stuff doesn't really matter after, like, I don't know, after 2-3 patches. Usually you'll find that the meta stuff doesn't matter as much anymore, especially to the players who have been keen and working on themselves and also learning stuff as they go. They pick up on nuances. They don't really need you to give advice. They care about maybe some people's opinions and be like, oh, I wonder what this guy thinks, but they don't really be like, oh my god, I need help. They don't. People are extremely smart. I don't think we give enough credit to just how smart general viewers are. Sometimes we have to treat, like, sometimes we talk or we treat you guys like you're a dumbed down version of you because of the very few oddballs who present themselves as not very smart. So what ends up happening is we have to kind of dumb down the conversation for everybody to make sure that like we're all on the same page, right? But I find that 90% of the time people are incredibly smart, like very bright. Everyone talking about Star me waiting 40 years for Wuthering Wave. Yeah, I know. I'm actually more excited for Wuthering Wave as well. Star Rail is fun, but I think Star Rail is only fun in small dosages for me. I don't see myself binging Star Rail nonstop. I don't know if it's the same for you guys. You're overestimating the maths. You see, like, I think you say that because you have come across certain not so bright individuals, and those people stick out like a Thor's thumb. You might have very good, pleasant interactions with like 90% of the time, but that one bad interaction, you kind of just zone in and focus in on it. It's kind of like when content creators make entire videos about haters, but they completely, like, even though like the haters take up a very small portion of their audience, Tectone and Tash, the mass majority of their viewers still absolutely adore them, but they choose to focus on the negative is because that maybe that comment jumps out at them, right? It's the same thing for our interpretation of people and like when that person, wait, where did he go? Somebody just now in chat said I'm overestimating people in general. It's just because they've had some bad interactions with people, and then they're like, oh my god, everybody's a dumbass, when in fact not everybody's a dumbass, right? Like, there are some dumbasses out there. Like, I mean, you got to balance things out, right? With all you smart people out there, you got to have a couple dumbasses, or else life would be too easy, or else, like, you know, like how it's just like you guys play games like League of Legends. You need to have some dumbasses on, like, every once in a while on your team to balance out the decent players such as yourselves. I'm just saying. Hu Tao C0, Hu Tao C1, Hu Tao C1. I don't really need to be paying attention until Abyss 12, honestly. Sometimes Abyss 11, because like maybe I'll not really focus on what I'm bringing in, and then I run into a boss on floor 11 that I can't kill because I have the wrong elemental matching. There's always chum for the leaders. Yeah. Think of it like that. It's just, I don't think we should really be focusing on it. And I'll be honest with you guys, in my opinion, I think most of them are doing it for the attention anyways. They're not really that stupid, or like they don't really feel that way. Do you guys have those friends who will disagree with everything you say just so you can argue, or just so they can start an argument with you? Like, they don't actually believe it. You can say like the most normal thing and then they'll still disagree with it, right? You can say the most based opinion in the whole of existence and they'll still disagree just so they can argue. So it's like, I'm talking about those people. I think there's those people who are in chat sometimes, who are in comment section, who's on purposely saying some fucked up stuff just so like they can disagree with you and argue with you. I wholeheartedly believe some people have that as like they have an idea. That's like part of their personality. It's just to disagree with you, and just for the sake of disagreeing with you. Contrary, it's kind of no. Anyway, yeah, those people exist. I'm seeing that in chat now. Yeah, some people would just want to disagree with you for the sake of it. There's no particular reason. They like, if their life depended on it, they would actually agree with you. It's just right now for the sake of like moving the conversation forward, or feeling like being a force of oppositions, they'll just disagree. We all have a friend like that, right? I mean, not for long, if you know what I mean. Okay. Have you guys realized I haven't used Nahida's burst even once? Maybe I'll use it for the funsies. Whee! Oh, 2 of these. Well, this might be a little tricky. This might be a little tricky. Oh, 2 of them. Oh my god. You've outdone yourselves, Hoyoverse. Oh no, I should have waited for them to come down. No, I've dug my own grave. Look at this. I've dug my own grave. What have I done? Will this reach them? I don't think it did. Oh my god, I need Ganyu. Come down here. Come here, I dare you. Oh my gosh, what have I done? You see, this is what I mean. Like, sometimes stuff like this will happen. Oh, I need Zhongli's meteor, don't I? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, should have brought a cryo. I need to make sure this meteor hits them all. And of course, there's more. Okay, I think this might this might cost us the run. Oh, climb the pillar. Oh, right. You guys, see, you guys are so damn smart. Oh my god. Look at you guys. Look at how smart you guys are. You guys are out here saying like, oh, most people are stupid. I don't know. I think you guys are pretty damn smart. Did I miss? I think I missed. Unfortunately, I'm not that smart. What? Charge at me. Okay, I see. I'm gonna have to go up on the pillar. Oh, I can't reach it. Oh, well, thank you for coming closer to me. Wait, is this the first half? No, this is the second half. I don't think I can make it. Wait, unless it has a different timer. Hmm. One more. What's time remaining longer than 300 seconds? Oh, that's easy. I think I still got it. Oh, look at that. Oh, you're live early for once? Listen, I have made a grave mistake. I meant to be starting stream 30 minutes before, but I made an oopsie. All right. I started an hour and 30 minutes before. Oh my god, this is so difficult. I can't believe they would put all this difficult content in the abyss. Oh, I'm gonna actually freaking die here. You know, these ruin guards look very intimidating, and their attacks feel very intimidating. But like, I gotta say, they're the least threatening enemies we have in modern abyss nowadays. Really. These things would be pretty. I remember they do quite a bit of damage. They would be pretty annoying if they were maybe in Abyss 12. But in 11, their stats just aren't high enough to warrant any distress. Then again, I'm also playing Zhongli, so who the fuck am I to say anything? Right? I'm just like oh, Walrus, try taking off your Zhongli, and we'll see. You know, we'll see how distressing these enemies are. You don't like N2CD on Hu Tao? I don't know any specific like legit terms for combos. I just do whatever feels comfortable. So I'm just like charge attacking, animation canceling whenever I feel it. Very wasteful of me to do this, but needing the Hida to heal. I don't want to like get caught off guard or something and get one tap by one of these things. Ooh. Very nice. Alhaitham's very balanced. Dendro's a very balanced element. At C1, you don't do any N2Cs or N1C. I don't know what. No, I'm not sure what combos those are, but I just do whatever is comfortable for my Hu Tao, and usually I'll just charge attack, and I won't really even animation cancel, as you guys see, because I mean it's floor 11, right? Like I do animation cancel for my dash cancels. Like I'm really playing kind of through muscle memory here right now. I'm not really there's not much thought going behind every attack and whatnot. Okay, let's see the infamous attack Abyss 12. Attack 12. Let's see the infamous Abyss 12. I like honestly just looking at it feel like this Rune Hunter might be annoying because I don't think I'll have a bow character to deal with it, right? No bow character. So does that mean I have to put Hu Tao first half? But if I put Hu Tao first half, then the second half is gonna be struggling a little bit. I feel like if I put Hu Tao first half, this is gonna what kills the run for me because I'm not good enough to dodge all of them. But I might have to just do it if I want to stick with the same layout. Let's try Hu Tao first half. Need Electro for who's Simon? Who's Simon? Are you guys saying one of these guys? I need Electro to deal with them. All right, I have official. Oh, this thing? Oh, Simon. Oh, I see. So you're saying Electro first half. I'm just gonna wing it with the teams we've been running then. You see, this is the thing about floor 12 nowadays, is like there's some sort of gimmick usually, right? Like if you don't deal with the gimmick, you just can't do it. Let's see if we even have a chance at first trying this. See, this is what's so fun about it. Like my characters aren't so broken to the point I can just blindly power through it. So this might be interesting. Let's take a look. Okay. Well, I say my characters aren't strong enough to brute force and just power through it, and then I'm doing this to the mobs. But my point is, you know, like my characters aren't so broken that I'm two clicking everything in and killing them, right? Okay, these things look like they're very annoying to deal with. I'm gonna try to hit him with the Raiden Shogun to kind of get a oh, it did like nothing. It did like nothing. These things are like the annoying equivalent of those other ones that were jumping around. I'm seeing a lot of resistances. What is that thing that's charging up? That's not good. I heal up my team. I'm using a lot of time actually. This is not good. I should be already done with this chamber by now if things were going normally. Like if my teams were optimized for it, I should have been done like 20-30 seconds ago. I don't think Hu Tao is gonna have enough to do this, but who knows? Surprise me, Hu Tao. They got 10 enemies on this half. Oh my god, and I have like a minute, basically a minute to do it. once these things are airborne, they're really annoying to deal with. Okay. Don't think I'll have enough time, to be honest with you guys. 40 seconds for another, what, 6 enemies? 5? I have to kill both of these samurais at the same time if I want to have a shot at this, really. No, I don't think I'll have enough time, even if I do it. Oh no, did I miss the other guy? Oh, got him. Oh, and then there's these two? No way. I mean, survivability wise is definitely not an issue, but yeah, we're not gonna be. We definitely have to go back and optimize our first half. Let's see how many seconds we would likely need, because I think for the Hu Tao team, I'm very comfortable with what I'm doing here. But yeah. Looks like we're probably missing out a whole minute. Maybe not a minute. 20 seconds or so. Yeah, like around 20 seconds. 20 seconds from the first half. More than 20 seconds. Because it was 6:20. It was 6:20 something, right? So we're missing like 40 seconds. Shaving 40 seconds off the run, is it doable with this team setup? We'll see. I'm sure shaving 40 seconds is doable. Oh, it's this thing. I don't have a bow character, which really sucks. That's why people were recommending Fischl. I don't think it's even possible for me to run this without a bow character, right? Because the whole gimmick is you have to get him down from the skies. Yeah. This reach it? Okay, it does, but then the follow-up attacks won't. This is. I guess I can use Al Haytham's burst like this, stack it up, right? Oh, this is a bad time for me to be using Kokomi. And again, he has like increased dendro resistance. What if I use right and then doing a little better? Oh, but that took even longer than the first chamber one. Oh my god. I remember asking if free to plays are still clearing the Abyss 12 with just free to play characters. It's gonna be quite torturous for people to try to clear the Abyss with just the free to play characters nowadays. That's for sure. is this like a venti incentivized chamber? Venti should be pretty good here, no? Oh, I don't have any hydro. I think the first and the second one, I'm missing both like around by 40 seconds. It's the exact same amount of time that I need to make up. So it's like 625, 625. I'm pretty sure it's the same for both. I don't even remember what's the last chamber that we have for chamber 3. Like, what's the last set of mobs we have? Oh my god, please. Can I be completely honest with you guys? I have no idea what the gimmick here is for this boss. I just go in, do stuff, and hope that it works. What was it? Ah, it was these 3 brothers. Ah, yes, of course. Where's the cryo one that usually goes nuts in the beginning? Like that. Ah, it's really annoying. It slows down the... I swear it slows down your attack speed, does it not? And the slowing of the attack speed actually messes with the... Oh! And the slowing of the attack speed really messes with the Hu Tao charge attacks and stuff. Already live? Really? I don't think so. Because they always do it on the clock. I had no shield on Hu Tao and didn't care. Yeah, this is the thing about playing Zhongli. Sometimes you get overconfident by like for the shield that he provides when you really should be paying much closer attention. Like for example, this part, like what am I supposed to do? Actually, I think surprisingly, this run is a little better. Shaved, like somehow I just shaved off like 20 seconds or something like that. I really should just focus on one of them. I shouldn't be trying to... I shouldn't be changing targets as much. Maybe I'll just focus on this Anemo one first. and reshielding as often as possible. Right. Get rid of one, and then we'll worry about the others. There we go. One is almost done. And then we'll focus on the cryo one. And then we'll focus on the, I call it the main body last. Reshield. One is dead. He doesn't revive, does he? Okay, good. I'd be a little worried if they start coming back. Okay, we got the frost guy almost done here. Okay, frost is done. Now we got the last one. 30 seconds, is it enough to kill this thing? This will be the only chamber that we have that oh, I forgot to apply hydro. That is not good. 15 seconds, I don't think we can do it. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2. Did I doubt myself? I did not doubt myself. Okay, there we go. That's 34 stars, right? I mean, I think 36 stars is doable. I definitely have to go back and look at some of the monsters. But I'm pretty sure 36 stars is doable. It's gonna take a couple of retries though, that's for sure. Let's see what was giving us the most trouble. Oh my god. Oh, the gems. Oh. Okay, let's take a look. These two definitely were tankier than expected. Killing these fast are important as well. I think not one cycling all of them, right? I remember for my Alhaitham, I had to kind of do a second rotation because I probably just missed the AoE for the first one. That's probably like 10 seconds right there, but we're missing like 30, 40 seconds. After you're done, can you show your Alhaitham build? Yeah, of course. And in the second half, I think maybe Hu Tao's is not the answer here. Because I really only need one more stars for both of these chambers. So maybe I need a better team. Maybe like a Nilu. I don't know. I'm just saying random stuff. Maybe like a Nilu team for the second half. I don't know. Hyper Bloom, Super Bloom, Crazy Bloom. How much damage does my Hu Tao do? I think I was seeing like 70k, 80k. Like my Hu Tao isn't really built up very well either. And again, I feel like whenever we're this close to 36 starring it, you can always play better, right? Like I know it sounds kind of condescending, but like I could have just played better. And I think I could have had it. Or maybe switch out the teams, right? Using some sort of counter to the mechanics if they had mechanics that was kind of hindering my stuff, my performance. This is Alhaitham 8137. I feel like my Alhaitham could have done better. I think especially the first one I could have played much better. Didn't need to go into the second rotation. What if we reversed it? What if we put Hu Tao in the first half? Would that change anything? Now that we've already dealt with this, what if we just put Hu Tao in the first half? Right? Then I would have a bow character to deal with this guy as well. And then Alhaitham should be able to deal with that. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you guys think Hu Tao first half can solve? I mean, the easiest way is to give it a try. Let's see if this is gonna help at all. Maybe the mobs are a little too spread for Hu Tao to be effective either. Maybe Hu Tao is just not the answer here. Yeah, look, like all the DPS is just spread apart. We should already be on the thing now if we want a good time. Two lizards. Who knows, maybe we can buy back some time with the Al Haytham team, but I don't think the Al Haytham team can do it in like 30 seconds. No. Like ideally, I think usually the thing is like by now this half should be done. If I want this to be like a successful restart clear. This is kind of like how long it was taking my Al Haytham team to do this. People were saying like national team would be pretty good for this. Tartaglia national would be pretty good for this as well, I would imagine. Unless this thing, I think any variation of national would be pretty good for this. Mono Geo, yeah, Mono Geo in the first half would be good as well. When character's HP is less, maybe let's try this. Drop Zhongli for Xiangling. Yeah, like more damage definitely seems to be the. I think the Hoyoverse is really posing the question now that like, okay, you want survivability or you want, you know, damage. And if you choose survivability, like you better have a lot invested in your DPSs, or else you're not gonna be able to punch through a lot of these DPS checks. I should not have done that. I should not have healed back my Hu Tao. But I think the AoE is a lot better this time. My Hu Tao's is they're all huddled together. It's a pretty good petrification right there. This is what I mean by like I could play a little better, and I think this is a little bit better. Like, is it ideal? No, absolutely not. But this is better. Oh my god. Skewer them. Skewer them. Petrify. Actually, we could probably work with this one. Can we work with this run? That was like half, right? Like if I just clear this half. And to be honest, I think Al Haytham probably has an easier time than Hu Tao with dealing with this half. Come on, drop the jellyfish. No, I don't have my burst skill. Okay. There's a chance. There's a chance. I don't have my burst again. I think I fumbled it with my... If my Al Haytham had an extra like 20 energy recharge, I might have done it. This is why uptime is so. Oh my god! Like it's molding to think if my Alhaitham had 20 just energy recharge better, I would have done it. Because I was sitting like a good 5 to 10 seconds of that run was just me sitting on Alhaitham auto attacking with zero marks on him because his burst was literally like 5 particles off cooldown. It's tragic. Oh my god. I fat fingered that. But it's good now that this actually might be even a better run than, is it? No, by now I already got the birds out, the lizards out by last time. Is it better to just focus on one as well for these? I don't know. I'm trying to squeeze out more damage by squeezing Hu Tao Burst and oh my god, what is that target? No, this run is doomed, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I need Alhaitham to overperform. We're leading with. I'm just trying stuff, by the way. I feel like if I lead with Raiden, maybe I can get them down enough. But I think the problem now is they're a little too spread. Because I don't want to use Alhaitham's E here. So I want to reset like this. Use Nahida's burst. Now I'm going to drop Kokomi's E. Drop her E and then use Alhaitham's E here. So I have his burst back for... but I don't think his E is enough to... Kill it. Okay, actually... Now then I can do this. Use burst. Now I'll have Alhaitham's burst skill. Well, luckily I iframed that thing's jump. 30 seconds here. I'm actually going to switch out to drop Kokomi's fish. So my Alhaitham doesn't die. He could still die. I missed that completely. I don't think it would have made a difference. I mean, it's a much closer run. And I think this thing just has really high dendro resistance, right? Like he has to. I mean, yeah, like chat, like John is saying, it's doable. I don't think we're gonna have enough time to do it because the stream's gonna be starting here in a bit. They got, yeah, let me switch scenes real quick. They got Kira, which is a new character. I don't know who this is, sorry. Oh, they have a timer themselves. But we have maybe like I'll try for 5 more minutes. But like seeing that run gives me hope, right? It's just like, yeah, if I just play better. It's really just like it's not the characters, it's not the whatever, it's the player. I think I have enough to the point where I'm sure I should be able to do it, right? For example, if this side is a little cleaner, then maybe I can do it as well. This is what I mean by like I keep the game just interesting enough for me to be like, okay, I can get some level of difficulty. Okay, this is a very bad run. That was a terrible run. But now you see, like I know what's the what's a good run for me is, for example, having all of that stuff dead before like 9:30 or around 9:30 would be very good. So that's what I'm aiming for. Now my resets have purpose, right? Like I know when it's like, okay, I should just give up on this run and restart and fish for like a better skewer for Hu Tao, maybe. That's a good position. Maybe I want to lock them down here a little bit with Zhongli. So this is 9:30. 9:20. I'll take it. I'll see if I can fish for better RNG over here with these two. That's pretty damn good. Again, I think last time I focused on just one of them and it was working pretty well for me. So I'm just gonna do that. Oh, let's try this. Having them usually having them in corners is like pretty good for me, right? I don't know. Let's freeze this one here. I think this is a pretty good run. We shaved off an extra, I think we got an extra 6 seconds compared to the one previous. Now, if I didn't miss my ride and burst skill, I don't know how big of a difference it would have made, honestly. So let's start by this. So I started off with Raiden's burst, and I think that worked pretty well last time. So I'm gonna retry it like this. In fact, Raiden's burst can just fully take them out, can it not? Right, so that's pretty efficient, I would like to think. I should not have used Kokomi's jellyfish though, with my Raiden thing. Okay, maybe reapply this, reset this. I need Kokomi to tank there. 46 seconds. I don't know if I have it in me to do this. I need to heal. Raiden's burst is back, but I'm getting pummeled like getting folded like an omelet here. Okay, this is my last gamble here. 10 seconds, maybe I can do it. Did it. That's the 3 stars. I don't know what my CD is, but I got the 3 stars for this chamber, just 3 stars the next chamber, then I got the 36 star. I believe I chose this one, so maybe I should choose this one. How much longer? 5 minutes? We'll probably give it one try. Oh, this is the one with the flying thing. This should be pretty straightforward, honestly, I think. Did I miss? Come on. If I get a good first half, I think we could really just one try this. Oh, he's gonna fly again? I don't think I'm getting a lot of crits. Oh, he's gonna fly again, isn't he? Oh, he's not. No. See, this is where if I had better artifacts, would have been pretty nice. No, my key is falling off my keyboard. I'm not lying. Actually, that's not that different from my other run. Oh, okay. Okay. No burst skills to rely on for this one is gonna be pretty tough. They're all spread apart like in a very like I mentioned this in my videos, but like do you guys see what I mean when I say like when their distance is just annoying enough for you to not reach them? You guys see what I mean? Like however does this on purpose. Like they'll have them spread apart in such a weird and annoying way. My god. Thank god for Nahida. You know what? I can have them die because I honestly don't care if I survive for the next one because oh my god, but not everybody, not everybody, not everybody. Not everybody. Not everybody. Okay, I messed up. I messed up. Or did I? Or did I? Or did I? Or did I? Are you? Oh, there was one more. But yeah, it's time for the stream. I'm glad I was able to entertain you guys for that bit. I can 36 star it. I know for a fact I can 36 star it. But yeah, that's basically my Abyss process. Like that's how I 36 star the Abyss. Like it's not like a fluid one try thing. Like it's like just blindfolding myself easily doing it. Like there's a bit of challenge to it, but like you guys see, like it's not enough to be banging my head over a wall. It's just play better, do things a little better, or find a better team, figure out a certain gimmick, that kind of stuff. Right? That's what I enjoy. So I hope I've made a point with this. Unfortunately, I'm not able to 36 star it right here on stream for you guys, but if you guys want, I can show you guys the proof of me 36 starring it afterwards. I can just use that team. I'm pretty sure I can 36 star. Walrus streaming Honkai Star Rail soon. I don't know if I want to add it to my stream schedule, like basically adding a whole new day or whole new stream just for Star Rail, or I want to incorporate it into my current stream schedule. But we'll see. The thing is, you know, Genshin is still fun. However, it's difficult to get excited always for Genshin because, for example, right now, patch 3.7, what are we looking towards? Like, what could they possibly give us that's not in 3.6? Right? Like I said, 3.6 gave us everything: new artifacts, sub-region, new music, new story, new 5-star, new 4-star. What more does the game has to offer? Like that's quite literally everything Genshin has to offer us, right? So there's no way 3.7 gives us more, but maybe new features. But looking at the live stream here, it looks like it's just gonna be oh, my why can't I hear anything? You guys hear stuff? It's them, isn't it? Is it them? Yo, chat. Can you guys hear anything? I'm pretty sure my volume is fine.
appear in the credits.
The pink pom.
What? Why can't I hear anything? What? What? No. It's something to do with me, I think. You're watching on the phone and it's not working, but for Tenha it's working.
If I'm not mistaken, you're even acquainted. Won't keep chatting your ear off.
What?
Ears deceive me?
Oh, there it
Or
is.
do you two have some breaking news to share with me?
Got it.
Wow.
My tab was muted.
A card snatcher? How very interesting.
City on the Lake teams with talent in TCG tournament as young prodigy best Favonian cavalry captain.
TCG.
Down on the ground, the dice spin around, while high in the sky, the sun shines bright. All right, say your piece, challenger.
I, Kaedahara Kazuha, humbly accept this duel.
Inazuma's Archon bolts her way to the semifinals, only to be stunned by a crafty opponent. The nerve. Saying that in the presence of me and A? Lightning from Inazuma won't be able to reach me in Fontaine, right?
You must be tired after the walk back to shore. Perhaps I should let you go first.
If this fried tofu with all the frills hasn't gotten too cold, I would be happy to play.
Tournament? The tournament has already finished. I used Forbidden Hand at the opportune moment.
Rest assured, there's no destination I can't deliver to. Thank you for choosing Komania Express.
Another shielder?
Express delivery!
Man, this thing has filler patch like plastered all over it.
So, this is Sumeru? There are so many huge mushrooms here! They're big enough to lie on!
Oh, redemption code. Wait, let me take myself off screen. Go chat, go. XT82 F8 JZ S4 ER. Alright, I pinned the first code, so go ahead, people.
Hello everyone! Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 3.7 special program. I'm your host, Sarah Miller-Cruz, the voice of Lumine, and I have a new friend here with me.
Make sure the truth comes first and report stories that stand out the most. This is reporter Charlotte from the Steambird. A pleasure to meet you. Hey everybody, I'm Maya Aokitaro, the voice of Charlotte, and as mentioned just now, Charlotte is a reporter from Fontaine, and she's currently working for the Steambird, which many of you may have probably already heard of.
Oh, for sure.
Fontaine
It's been mentioned
Teas,
in
maybe?
several places throughout the game now, and if I remember correctly, Mona also writes a column for the Steambird. so it seems like it's pretty famous and people all across Nevada reading it.
Yes, that's right. But I'm not the only special correspondent in our special program today. We also have other special correspondents reporting from the field that will help us bring all the information we need about this upcoming version.
So exciting! Okay, I bet everyone's ready to
So
see what we have
exciting.
in store. So why don't we dive right in? Okay, seems there's quite a lot going on in the picture here. I see a couple familiar faces. And let me guess, the cute one in the middle with pink hair and a camera in her hands must be Charlotte, right?
Ooh, that's right. Charlotte's the one with the camera. She is a journalist after all, so she's got her equipment ready at all times. So in the upcoming version, Charlotte will be appearing in the event storyline, where she'll be dispatched to cover a popular Genius Invocation TCG competition. Given that the competition is an international event, Charlotte will be heading to several nations to gather her news materials.
Okay, that explains why we see so many friends from different nations in the picture here. Does that mean that she's going to be traveling around Tibet then?
You bet. As a foreign correspondent, she'll definitely be checking out the event venues in different locations. So get ready to embark on a Genius Invocation TCG journey.
Whoop whoop.
However, a keen and active reporter like Charlotte won't only focus on the Genius Invocation TCG event, even though that's really important. But during this journey, she will also be investigating a very strange case alongside the traveler.
Ooh, a strange case, huh?
Side stories.
That does actually sound really
Yum,
newsworthy.
yum, 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 yum.
Right? But that's all I can share for now. The mystery will be yours to unveil in version 3.7. So if you want to find out what happens, then make sure you don't miss out.
Yay! We hope our travelers have a great time in this event. In addition to the event storyline we just introduced, the Adventurers Guild has also prepared some other event minigames to spice up the TCG tournament.
Oh my god.
right.
The
There'll be a total
TCG
of
event
4
is
event
where
game
you get the
modes,
crown
including
this patch.
Tour of Wonders, 0-Hour Invocation, Ever Motion Mechanical Painting, and Heart of the Dice. In a Tour of Wonders, the organizer has set up checkpoints in various nations. After you complete the required challenges by navigating obstacles or defeating monsters, you'll be able to obtain commemorative stamps at the checkpoints. So collect more of these stamps during your sightseeing tour to obtain the corresponding rewards.
Okay, I see. So the stamps will be like proof of your experience traveling in different nations during the event. You know, just like collecting stamps in a passport.
Exactly. Next, we have 0-Hour Invocation, which is an unofficial tournament organized for our passionate TCG players. Unlike the official tournament matches, this format adopts a special rule set, so you won't be able to use your own decks.
Oh.
Instead, you'll have to build a deck by selecting cards out of the decks prepared by the organizers. And chances are you'll get to duel against some familiar faces.
Okay.
It's to counter
Sounds like
those
fun
people
already.
who just spam
All right,
one
what
deck.
about Evermotion Mechanical Painting and Heart of the Dice?
I think many of our travelers have played Evermotion Mechanical Painting before, but this game introduced by a dreamer from Fontaine has undergone a few new changes. So this time around, you need to adjust the position of the mechanical painting surfaces
Do
by
you
swapping
now?
or rotating them first, and then
What?
install the appropriate gears on the preset points to restore the painting. And I've heard that the paintings are
Wow.
all based on Genius Invocation TCG cards. How awesome is that?
That's
How
gonna be so
awesome.
cool.
Oh my
and
god.
based on the people we've met,
Amazing.
you should never underestimate Fontaine's pursuit of mechanical designs. But of course, I'm sure our keen travelers should be able to restore those paintings with just a few attempts. Or more than just a few attempts if people need it.
Lastly, we have Heart of the Dice, which is a combat game mode.
Heart of the
During combat,
dice.
you'll be
Oh
able to
my
obtain
god.
random elemental dice by defeating monsters. Use the suppressive roll skill to consume all the dice you possess and unleash a shockwave that deals damage to nearby opponents, while also granting you random
Insane.
buffs. More dice consumed matching the elemental type of the active character will result in greater damage dealt by the shockwave and higher chances of obtaining more buffs.
Okay, it seems like these are some special dice, so we'd better make good use of them.
Yep, and travelers will be happy to know that there are a variety of rewards waiting in these events. In addition to Primo Gems and enhancement materials, rewards also include a new 4-star bow called Ibis Piercer, along with its exclusive refinement materials.
Yay! So exciting!
So exciting,
all right,
chat.
That's all we have
You guys
regarding the
can't
main
wait
event
to
in the
farm
upcoming
this, right?
version. On to our next correspondent.
Oh, wait. That may be all for the version event, but I still have something else to report.
Oh, okay.
In version 3.7, there'll not only be a Genius Invocation event,
but also a major update to the TCG game itself.
What? Oh, okay, that's awesome. What
Archon
can we expect to see in the new
cards?
update then?
So, in the upcoming version, many new cards will be added to Genius Invocation TCG, including character cards, monster cards, and action cards. Amazing, right?
Yeah.
And it's also noteworthy that the cards of the Animo, Geo, Electro, and Dendro Archons will also be available after the update. So we can
Ooh,
expect to see some incredible and fun new decks.
Nice. Okay, that's gonna be quite the update.
And there's more. So, with so many cards being added, how could we fully enjoy them without some new game modes? So, in version 3.7, the Arena of Champions mode will be available too.
And,
Oh, is that
and what'll be different
PvP?
about this mode?
Oh
Glad
my
you asked.
god!
In this mode, travelers must
PvP?
use their deck to duel against each other and accumulate a total of 5 victories.
Ooh.
As you can imagine, that can be a serious test even for a seasoned duelist. Plus, 3 defeats will result in a failed challenge attempt, and you'll have to start all over. So, if
Oh,
you're
no.
if you're feeling confident about your deck and your TCG skills, then be sure to come to the Cat's Tail and give it a shot.
Okay, that sounds pretty intense. Will there be anything for someone less experienced, maybe like myself?
No worries, I got you. Okay, so another TCG mode is called the Forge Realms Temper, which will also be available. You'll be allowed to configure the difficulty of the game mode, as well as to choose from a bunch of additional conditions to score extra points.
90% of the
perfect.
people won't even
I'll
know what
definitely
the
be
hell
picking
those
some
things
conditions
are.
that suit my decks the best. What's
What is
happening? What is going
That
on?
sounds cute. Where's it coming from?
I got so caught up in listening to you two talking that I almost forgot that I'm on the job.
That was
Anyway,
weird.
here I am.
Aw.
The furries
I have
were
an urgent delivery for
were
you. Please
stimulated
sign here,
there.
and I'd really appreciate it if you could leave me a good review. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. So cute.
Second code. Go, 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 chat. Go. Okay. Got this one, and then we got two codes now. There we go. USRK, right? USRK, FQ, 2YSM, BB. Boris, do you still have faith in
Welcome
TCG?
back, travelers.
Oh, yeah.
Our 2 special correspondents this time are.
I do. I believe in TCG.
Me, it's Jenny Yokobori.
I just don't think. I just don't personally play it a lot.
I'm so excited to be here, doing the special program. This is one of the most exciting moments of my life.
Yay!
Woo! Meowdy, travelers. I'm Julia Gu, voice actress for the new playable character, Kirara.
Okay, so you were in a kitty box just now, so thank you for that urgent delivery.
Yup, that's just Kirara's job. She is a courier like no other.
More like Purrier.
Ooh, Meowster for done. But before we get to hear more about Kirara, why don't we check her out first?
These jokes are so forced. Like what?
Oh, the scenery here is wonderful.
My
I've landed
God.
the perfect job. Coming through. Service with a smile.
She reminds me of Hazo. I think she's gonna end up like Hazo.
to be my best friend. She's so
She
cute.
is
Her
so cute.
tails.
Her tail's made a heart. That's the most adorable thing I've ever seen.
I
So
know.
cute.
Did you guys see her in the little box? It was like, oh, she coming. Oh, she coming.
Also, her ult is like really cool.
I want to
so
eat
cute.
the jellies. I want to eat those slimes. Kirara works as a courier for Komania Express and often makes international deliveries. She's also a yokai from Inazuma called a Nekomata, and there's nothing she can't deliver.
Oh, okay, that explains like the cute little kitty cat tails and why her shoes are like those cute little cat claws. They have like the toe beams at the bottom, and I want a pair.
Wow.
So, actually, those are just her regular feet.
Oh, then I'm embarrassed.
For Kirara, even though she could use her yokai powers to have human feet, she's still a Nekomata and feels more comfortable using her own claws to move.
That
and
makes
her own
sense. They're
beams.
so cute.
They really are. And also, Kirara has
Can you
two
mute
tails.
them? I
Can you tell
cannot
us
mute
anything
them.
about that?
Oh, yeah.
I'm
It said that
sorry.
the tail represents a Nekomata's potential. So, with 2 tails, I guess this means that Kirara is a really powerful yokai. Some bandits might assume that Kirara is an easy target, thinking that it would be easy to steal a package from a young girl, but they are in fact fools. And this mistake always ends with the bandits running off after she gives them a good thrashing.
I'm obsessed with this. So
She's awesome.
just
A
little
good
kitty
what?
cat girl boss. Like, okay, and having her as your courier basically
One
like,
thrashing,
determines
please.
that your package is going to get there safe. That is
I'll have what they're
incredible
having.
service.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that. Kirara is a very responsible worker and will do her best to ensure every order she receives is delivered. Of course, if the client can spare a meowment, she doesn't mind receiving a good review.
Stop!
Oh my gosh, she
Stop.
is so cute and diligent. I would definitely give her an extra tip right on the spot.
Absolutely.
Stop.
Like,
Who's
catnip,
writing
fish,
these
Laura,
jokes?
whatever she wants. Okay, so how did a yokai from Inazuma end up working as a delivery person? What's the line there?
Okay, well, if you think about it, the yokai in Inazuma do seem to have a mix of jobs, so...
True.
Well, speaking of which, even though Kiara is a strong yokai, she does care about her work and enjoys her job. She also enjoys human society, fashion, going to places she's never had the chance to visit before. Her deliveries give her a way into human society and also allows her to explore new places. To her, working is basically like getting to take a series of expense-free trips.
Wait, you know what I just realized? Charlotte is technically traveling for work too. So maybe they can get together and enjoy some expense-free outings.
Cool.
Ooh.
Okay, I think everyone is waiting to learn more about this yokai courier's abilities.
Absolutely, yes, correct.
For sure. Let's move into Kirara's skills.
Oh,
Kirara is a
my
Dendro
God.
element sword user and
It's
can effectively assist her
insufferable.
companions while also making world exploration more efficient.
Okay, her attacks look amazing. She swipes just like
does
a
it?
cat using
Does
its
it now?
claws.
Never
I love
played
it.
Razor?
Yeah,
Never,
she is a
never
Nekomata
seen
after all.
Razor?
Additionally, her exploration talent allows her to move near birds or other smaller animals without startling them.
She's an apex predator. I love it. That's so cool. So it's gonna be easier to get like fowl and raw meat and easier to hunt.
Yeah, watch out, Timmy.
Timmy should watch his back.
Oh, not Timmy. No.
Yes, Timmy.
No.
Sorry.
Sasses me.
Well,
My
she's always
God.
going to keep you well fed, no matter the means. By tapping her elemental skill, Kirara creates a Dendro shield that can protect her from harm.
Okay, shields are great. They'll keep both her and the delivery safe, which is
Love
all that matters.
Another
And
shielder?
holding down the elemental skill will not only grant shields, but also put Kirara in a unique state.
Cool. So the whole thing is that that's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, and I need you to immediately tell me more about it. Right? Meow.
Oh, no problem at all.
Thank you. Yes.
In this state, Kirara will deal Dendro damage upon slamming into enemies, but more uniquely,
It's
this
like
state will also drastically increase her movement and climbing speed, along with her jumping ability.
Okay. That sounds super useful. So just so I can get this straight, she'll be able to just climb straight up walls.
Oh yeah, she'll be able to go
What the
straight up a vertical surface in
what
this
the
state.
fuck? Is-
Okay, well, that's
Amazing.
the best thing ever. She's gonna be so great for exploring. And I guess that's one of the reasons why she's a trustworthy courier.
Mm-hmm. And finally, with
This
her elemental
character.
burst, she smashes the enemy with a special delivery package, which then explodes into numerous small Dendro bombs. These bombs will then explode upon contacting enemies or after a duration, dealing Dendro damage.
And can we just appreciate the fact that the bombs are kitty-shaped? Because I'm obsessed with that.
Kazuha,
cute.
Kazuha
So
can group
cute.
them.
She has kitty-style attacks,
Can Venti
kitty-style
group them?
deliveries, and she also has
Why can't we do that for
kitty-styled
Klee?
bombs.
Why
Amazing.
can't Klee's bombs work like that
She
with
is
Venti's burst?
adorable. So, aside from Kirara running to various nations making deliveries, I also heard about another one of our friends leaving their home to explore the world.
Ooh, so who wants to go on a trip?
Oh my gosh, wait, is it Yoimiya? Because you guys are like looking at me, a humble PNG. Amazing. Okay. Maybe.
Well, I think you might
She's
be knowledgeable about
self-aware.
traveling across nations because you have information on Yoimiya's story quest.
I totally do. I was just being a little stinker. Okay, so the Sakoku Decree has been repealed for some time now, and Yoimiya has been wanting to go out and see the outside world. In version 3.7, the second act to Yoimiya's Carassius Aratus story quest is about to begin!
Woohoo!
She will be embarking on a globe-trotting adventure, heading to Sumeru, the Nation of Wisdom, alongside the Traveler.
Whoop whoop! It's a pretty far trip.
I mean, personally, I'm really looking forward to it too. Not that I'm biased or anything. I seriously cannot wait to experience what happens in the 3.7 update.
Right?
And, And, you know, traveling with a girl is easygoing and cheerful and cool and amazing. Not that I'm biased or anything, as Yoimiya will be a joy. I think she's probably, like, the best, like, travel companion. Again, not biased or anything. But to ensure that everyone gets the most out of this story quest, I'm gonna be a good bean, and I will not say any spoilers. That way our travelers get the chance to explore the story. I'll be good.
Okay.
But when...
That's nice of you.
Thank you. Yes, see? I'm good. But when the time comes, I hope Yoimiya's new story can brighten everyone's day, just like she always does.
Aww.
Of course.
Ding!
For sure.
And we're not biased.
No, not
No.
biased.
No, none of us.
Just honest.
Honest.
Also, kind of like speaking of honesty, I was honestly wondering what new companions can travelers invite for their teams in version 3.7?
Right. That takes us to our event wishes. I think this is something our travelers are always interested in. So, for further details about 3.7's event wishes, please direct your attention to the big screen. Ta-da!
Oh, where did that come from?
Oh, I just remembered that we're today's reporters.
What? Oh,
According
The
to
Miko
reliable
banner
sources,
actually
the
is
first
interesting.
half of 3.7's event wishes will boost drop rates for Yoimiya and Yaimiko. At the same time, Kirara will also be making her debut in these
And this
event
is
wishes.
just the first
so
half.
travelers who want Kirara might want to take note. And the second half of version 3.7's event wishes will see Kaidahara Kazuha and Alhaitham getting their own reruns.
God, there
Sarah,
might
we're
as well
talking
just
like this
not
because
be
we're
a first
reporters.
half.
Thanks, Sarah.
There
With the help of their
there
companions, we
might
hope
as
that
well
all our
just
travelers
not
will
be
be
a
able to
first
keep
half.
happily exploring Tavad. And now to Jenny with the weather.
Oh my
is still weather.
god.
Anyways, when travelers follow Yoimiya to Sumeru, they might also encounter their old friend Kave. This is because Kave's very own hangout event will also be available in version 3.7.
Oh yeah, our master architect from Sumeru.
Yeah, and Kave is quite the character. Even though he seems super carefree, he has certain principles that he always clings to. I'm sure as we spend time with him during the hangout, we'll get to know him a lot better.
Oh, we're gonna be besties in no time. So travelers interested in learning more about Kave will get to experience his stories firsthand in version 3.7. Definitely something to look forward to.
Yay!
Yeah.
Woo!
Now that we've covered the new stories coming our way, I think we can move on to some news about other fun events coming in version 3.7.
Oh
What do you
no.
think?
I think that's a very good idea, Sarah, my friend. Okay, so not only are there events, but there will also be tons of incredible rewards and prizes too.
Ooh, I'm so excited.
You should
Oh, so am I. So, without further ado, let me introduce the first event. In version 3.7, the Divine Ingenuity Collector's Chapter event will be available.
Oh, I remember this event. This is the one that lets you design your own domain.
I don't.
that's so cool.
I don't remember
However,
this event.
this event's gameplay has been upgraded a bit, and the development team has specifically designed some stages for everyone to challenge and
wait.
get used to the rules. For example, the
I
first
still don't
stage
remember
requires
this
you to build
event.
a mechanic to defend a monolith, and the second will be a coin-collecting fiesta that everyone's familiar with.
Okay, yes, so fun story. I'm not the best at collecting coins, so I already know that I'm gonna
I've
be a
never
little bit
played
all over
these
the place.
events. And I'm not about to start playing them.
As for the third stage, there will be multiple areas available, and everyone will be able to get a special item. Artificer coins.
Ooh, I want it.
You're gonna get a lot of them.
Thank you.
These coins will allow people to buy various buffs from buff stations located in each area to boost their team's effectiveness.
Nice. Okay, so we'll be able to keep getting stronger as we progress.
Exactly. The fourth
Exactly.
stage requires everyone to keep their characters alive while they go around collecting coins. The last stage features a buff bestower device capable of amplifying your opponent's capabilities, so you're gonna want to destroy that first before engaging them in battle. Or
Oh,
not.
there's so much to do. Okay, so just
Oh
to
my
confirm,
god,
we
there's
can
so
use
much to do.
all of this while we're making
Chat.
our own domains. Yes?
You guys will have so much content.
Aside from different landforms, mechanisms, or coins, travelers can also adjust how many stages are active per room and opponent settings. Even buffs and buff bestowers can be placed inside these stages.
Wait, that's so cool. Okay, so it sounds like the travelers will have even more creative freedom this time around.
It's like a
So,
creative mode
what
for
I'm
Genshin.
gathering is that everyone should use their imagination and sprinkle as much creativity as they can into their designs.
Like,
you know,
Hoyoverse is
bit
getting
here, a
you
little bit
guys to
there, a
make
whole lot of
content
trust.
for yourselves to play. Like
Well,
this is
hopefully
my
they'll
God.
also sprinkle some ingenuity
they won't even make
as
the events
well.
anymore.
Get
But,
it?
They're just
Get
giving you
it?
guys a
Literally what I
creative
just said,
mode to
ingenuity,
make
traps,
the events
tomato,
for
tomato,
yourselves.
yeah.
Well,
Traps.
sure, as long as it's creative.
Chaos.
Oh dear.
Like they're just be like, you
This
guys go
time,
make it
there
for
will
yourself.
also be
We don't
co-op
care.
mechanics
Just
for this
go
game
have
mode.
fun.
So if there's a stage you can't beat on your own, you can bring your friends and try the challenges. Or fall into Jenny's traps together.
Yeah.
And remember, domain creators also must clear their own designs before they'll be
Yeah,
able to
you
share
see,
them with
they
others.
get you guys to
Okay,
make the
seriously,
events
how do people
to
clear
share
some of
with
these
other people,
stages? They
so
seem
they
like
don't
they're gonna
have to
be
make
really
anything.
difficult.
You make your own
I don't have
events
a
and
good
share
answer
it
for
with
you
so
other than
other
the fact
people
that
can
people are
play
kind
it.
of amazing.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys have seen, but there are videos out there of people showcasing their own stages, and it's crazy. It's amazing.
Oh, absolutely. So, I hope all our creative travelers out there won't miss this event. Remember to share your codes or videos and let everyone play your domains.
Traps.
Oh dear.
Okay, so next, we have a challenge event called the Feast of the Departed Warriors. A mysterious domain has appeared near the Falcon Coast, and its depths are crawling with powerful foes. Travelers will need to rely on their martial prowess to defeat them and earn rewards.
Ooh, departed warriors. It sounds spooky.
I thought so too. Anyway, this event should be one that many travelers are familiar with. However, let me give a quick overview for anyone who might not have seen this one yet.
Thank you, Sarah.
This event has 3 types of dangerous adversaries awaiting our travelers. They're each based on the Thunder Manifestation, Eon Blight Drake, and the Baptismal Vicious
I
Herd,
hate the
respectively.
Thunder Manifestation.
Travelers can also add additional conditions to their difficulty multiplier in this challenge, with increased difficulty resulting in greater rewards.
Okay, I think I get the gist of this one. I heard Thunder Manifestation and my heart stopped a little bit, so full disclosure, I'm probably not going to be doing the increased difficulty, but I hope everyone's ready for a challenge!
Yeah, this one looks like it could be tough.
Don't worry, travelers can still get key rewards and materials by completing the challenge on lower difficulties,
There's
including
so
Primo
much
Gems.
text, man.
Travelers who are looking for a real challenge can try the higher difficulties for a proper fight.
I heard lower difficulties, and I once again feel safe. Cool beans. Let's move on to the next event. Okay, so this one is another returning event for version 3.7 called Phase Trials Hypothesis. So maybe some of you remember Jammy, the Sumeru researcher who was struggling with his thesis proposal. Well, this time, he needs your help as observers in an experiment. We're pretty sure all our warm-hearted and friendly travelers will give him a hand. Also, as a little, incentive, each experiment also offers rewards upon completion.
Of course we're gonna help him. Besides, we're getting rewarded for offering our help, so what's there to lose?
Exactly.
Right? So, given our travelers are honorary knights of the Knights of Favonius and heroes who have assisted the Liyue Qixing, as well as, actually everyone, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah. So,
Pretty much everybody at this point, I think, yeah.
yeah. Well, helping this one researcher should be just another walk in the park.
Okay, so during the event, travelers can defeat enemies to gain phase tinctures. When they get enough phase tinctures, they can use them to enter the time dilation state.
What are they
In
saying?
this state,
Like,
they can identify the weaknesses of their opponents.
they just make words
mid-battle
up,
and select opportune
say
moments
them
to capture more weaknesses
for this
in their opposition
event.
before using their super sense skill to deal massive damage.
Ooh, having the ability to detect weaknesses is very helpful when facing challenges. Not to mention, the damage dealt by this super sense skill is pretty incredible.
like super
really
sense,
cool.
skill,
that
phase
sounds really
tingler. Like
useful.
what
You can
is
take
this
care
stuff?
of opponents in a snap. Like taking a picture.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you were gonna be channeling your inner Sino. I didn't know.
Perfect.
Okay, but remember, this event requires you to use the corresponding trial characters for the challenge.
Ooh, good.
Oh,
Okay,
you can't
this
even
way,
use your own
everyone will be
character.
able to try out more characters.
Exactly.
God damn
Okay,
it.
there's seriously so much for all of us to experience in version 3.7. And
So much, right?
would
Yeah.
you look at the time.
Oh, yeah. Okay, the third redemption code is coming right up. Let's have a look together.
Here
Oh
it
my
comes.
god. I'm gonna
Alright.
have a field day recording a video after this live stream. Last code. Enjoy, chat. This is like the highlight of the entire patch for some people. Code 3 is this. Alright, there you go. The code, all 3 codes are pinned for people who are just joining. 300 Primo Gems, chat, my god.
And that's the end of today's report. It seems like all our reporters have returned to the studio now, which
Exciting
means
stuff.
we've reached the conclusion of our program.
This has been so much fun. I can't believe it's over already.
It happened so fast.
Wow,
I
it just
wish we had even
blew
more
right
to
past
share.
us, man. It's
So,
like there was nothing
How did you all
here.
enjoy being on the program today?
Oh my gosh, it has been so cool being on the program, and I can't wait for people to hear Kirara. She's so cute.
She is.
So cute.
Seriously, this is so much fun. I've been wanting to do one of these programs for the longest time, and I'm
Oh,
so
I
excited
forgot
I get
to
to
bring
be here
myself
and talk
back.
about Yoimiya. And also, I'm super excited for Julia and Maya to be joining the cast. Welcome, you guys. We're happy to have you.
Oh
this
my
has been
gosh.
amazing.
This has been so much fun today, and I am just also really excited for these mini games, mini events.
Yeah.
I'm so excited, especially the Evermotion mechanical painting.
Mini games, big excitement.
Yes, because I just love the puzzles. I just love them.
Don't forget, there's a strange case to investigate at the tournament grounds, so players should be sure to check that out. And yeah, I was happy to join the program
Why
with
are
you all
we
and share
here?
all these details
Just
about
to suffer.
version 3.7 with everyone. So hope you all have a fantastic time in the upcoming update.
All right, this is the end of our program. Thank you so much for watching, everyone.
No,
Bye.
no Fontaine teas, really?
Bye, guys.
No Fontaine teas, really? No Fontaine teas. Oh, I knew it! I knew it! We're just swimming to Fontaine, I'm guessing. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? That was like the biggest middle finger I've ever seen. That's what we call a tease. Yeah, like we have no idea what the fuck that was. Like, oh my god. Emergency food. Thank you, my friend, for the $5.99. It makes it a little bit better. It says getting the rewards for watching this stream is like I won, but at what cost meme. Bro, okay, chat, we got a meme about this, right? Like, I mean, I'm all for positivity in the community and stuff, but come on, like 3.7 is just a huge slap in the face. I'm gonna start recording a video here with look at the side of the chat. Okay, let's just start. Sup, everyone. To encapsulate the emotions here, I thought we just needed to start recording immediately. Like, I mean, if I could just divert your gaze to the Twitch chat, like, look at what the hell is going on in Twitch chat. They like, why are they struck? Why are they suffering? Why are they sad? Why are they upset? What's going on? So, anyways, let's take them out of the misery. Let's not really focus on them too much, but yes, this is going to be a video talking about 3.7, but it's much more than that. Okay, it's much more than that because it's a video that, like, we need to encapsulate our emotions here. Like, what is going on now? First and foremost, let's get this out of the way. This doesn't come as a surprise, right? That nobody is be like, oh my god, 3.7, a filler patch, you know, like this little content that's really worthwhile for people to sink their teeth into. But no, it's like Hoyoverse knows that it's gonna be a slow patch. They know that it's not going to be as exciting comparative to like 3.6 even, right? Like 3.6, people already saying like, oh, 3.6 is a weird patch. Like it is weird because 3.6 might, I remind you, has literally everything Genshin Impact could possibly offer you. No, I'm quite serious here. There's a new sub-region, new Archon quest, new 5-star, new 4-star, new artifact set, hangout events, like character story quests, and like everything. It had everything, right? But still 3.6 feels kind of like empty. Now, is that emptiness coming from the patch or coming from deep within yourself? I'm not going to elaborate. I am not like a professional in that regards, but I am here to talk to you guys about the sheer disappointment that people are just feeling with 3.7. Now, with all the insufferable dad jokes aside, the live stream, I mean, it's a Genshin special program, right? It's basically telling you everything in 3.7, but really, what is in 3.7? I mean, I think the most exciting things about Genshin Impact are their characters, obviously, and with the rerun, you got the first half, which literally nobody is going to care about once I start talking about the second half. Yoimiya, and what's the other character again? Yaimiko, right? Amazing first half. Woohoo, Yoimiya's coming back. Where's Eula? Well, let's hear it. Is she in the second half? Second half, Kazuha and I'll hate them. Like, you might as well just not have a first half. You put Kirara, the new character that has this weird ass gimmick that she's kind of like the Hazo of this era, right? When Hazo first got teased and showcased, people were like, oh my god, like it's like freaking punching air with like a Nemo power, so exciting. And now we got this character Kirara, which everybody's gonna be like going crazy for. All the content creators are gonna be memeing and stuff, and like turning her into this box that can climb walls, and people are gonna be like, oh my god, look, so fun, so interesting, so new. And fast forward a patch, 2 patches, nobody's gonna talk about her, right? That's the situation we're in for Genshin. We're always kind of hunting after these momentary things that really don't have any longevity. Like, I swear to God, you can grab a random Hoyoverse developer and sit them down, question them, like, what did you design in this game? And then they'll tell you a feature they designed. It's like, what did you do with it? They'll have no idea because they throw things into the game and then they just forget about them. Right, Kira's gonna be one of those things. Like, they're gonna throw this stuff into the game, and she's never gonna go anywhere. But you know what? Some things did get somewhere is that the TCG is back. More exciting things. There's gonna be a PvP event for the TCG. Like, listen, for people who are hoping that, you know, Genshin Impact gets a little more competitive, there's a little more reasons to learn and get better at the game. Well, for all those people who have learned and gotten better, like wrote thesis papers for the actual Genshin Impact game, well, here's another huge middle finger to you guys, because that doesn't matter because you didn't write theses for the TCG. That's what I'm telling you guys. The TCG is where you can truly flex on your friends. The TCG is where your skills as a Genshin Impact player can shine. If you cannot recite the abilities of the top 5 meta cards in the TCG for Genshin Impact, you might as well not even play the game because you're never going to be relevant. TCG has a PvP version. I don't know why. I would like to believe that the TCG is less balanced in terms of like actual PvP mechanics as compared to maybe even Genshin's normal characters, but for some reason they decided it'd be a good idea to pit players against each other in a card game within an open world RPG game. So there's that. Now, if I'm sounding a little too negative for you, you don't like my tone of voice, you know, you're free to take a break, just like how like the vast majority of people who are watching this live stream are going to be taking a break from Genshin, because there's really nothing to do. If you have, let's say, 30,000-40,000 gems and you only want to see 0 focal lore, there's no reason to really sit here and put yourself through this. In fact, we have an event in 3.7 where the entire event is you coming up with an event. Yeah, I'm taking a pause so you can let that sink in, because the whole event is you going in a creative mode, making events and domains for other players. So do you guys understand what the hell's going on? It's like Genshin Impact, the developers, they're not even making an event, right? They're getting you guys to make an event so other players can play the event that you made. Now, this could also be said to be a good thing, like, oh, they're letting us exercise our creative freedom. Yeah, but when it's so like loose, like this, it borderline feels like they're getting free labor out of you guys. You just make stuff, other people play the stuff that you make. I'm sorry. Is my negativity a little too loud for this video? Because honestly, there are people who were in chat saying like, well, I took a break, came back, took a look at what's happening in 3.7. Well, guess, you know, my break is just extended. This stuff definitely won't get most people excited. Like the people who are most active in terms of being online, talking to people about it, sharing content about it, this stuff definitely isn't it. Like, like this is not the sauce, Hoyoverse. And I'm sure they understand as well, right? Like what is going on right now in the Hoyoverse headquarters? It's Honkai Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail, the Sealer banner, last time I checked, has made more than the original Venti banner when Genshin Impact first came out. So by that standard, Honkai Star Rail is doing amazing, phenomenal. In fact, it might even be doing well enough for Hoyoverse to justify pouring more resource and time into it. And like Genshin Impact has been holding the title for like one of the most successful anime RPG games released in the last like 3 years almost, right? So nothing else has really been able to even put a dent in Genshin's overall performance, and Hoyoverse is just coming through this time being like, you know what, why don't we do it ourselves? Why don't we come in ourselves and put a dent in our own product? And only Hoyoverse has this kind of power and dominance over the market. Now, am I saying that Fontaine is gonna flop? Am I gonna say that Genshin Impact is dying, right? The forbidden taboo words that nobody should ever even utter? Obviously not. But right now, it's pretty clear to everybody that like it just seems like Hoyoverse doesn't have their attention in the game. Like the banners even feel so lazy, right? Like, it's obviously a cash grab. Kazuha, Alhaitham, two superb characters, and of course slap them right behind Yoimiya yet again. Like Yoimiya's just can't catch a break. The first banner, first rerun, now like I think this is her second rerun. I believe it's her second rerun, if not her third. And Eula's nowhere to be seen. Like people were asking in chat, like, is Eula dead? Like what happened to the character? 500 days going strong. I don't know. Hoyoverse might be going for like some sort of Guinness World Record here, trying to be like, how long can we blue ball our player base to the point where like I swear some people are going to quite literally faint from the blue balling that Hoyoverse has been delivering them in terms of the Eula banner. Like, is she coming next patch? I sure hope she does, because I mean, not that Eula as a character is that exciting, but I'm just saying, right? Like, everything's all over the place. Like things aren't what they expect. I know a lot of these events and reruns and story events are tied to the lore of the current patch. But then again, like Hoyoverse keeps talking about lore accuracy and staying true to the lore of Hoyoverse, staying true to the lore of Teyvat, but then now we got Raiden Shogun running around doing like TCG tournaments with like Yaimiko and stuff. It just kind of takes you out of it. You know what? Like this feels like you're a part of the beach volleyball episode of an anime where just the episode prior you had like two characters at each other's throats, about to end the world as we know it, and then the next episode they're wearing bikinis on a beach playing like beach volleyball and stuff like that. It blows the mind, right? Like it doesn't feel like it belongs. So that's all I'm saying. I honestly feel like that 3.7 is a fever dream. It has everything that a truly casual player could possibly want in the game, but people who have an ounce, a shred of desire for the game's longevity and wants to take it seriously, and who has poured their heart and soul into actually playing the bulk of the content for the game, is a huge slap in the face. And I don't even want to talk about what the hell it was the last 30 seconds of the stream was. They showed the MC swimming in water as if they were teasing Fontaine, and just as it was the character was about to surface or something, the stream started buffering and it just ended. Can somebody explain to me what the hell was that? It's like everything about this felt like a fever dream. It didn't feel real. It didn't feel it's not satisfying. Okay, they're taking the blue balling to the next level. I've never seen what we witnessed in the last 10 seconds of the stream, the Fontaine tease, it's a tease of a tease. No, it's a tease of a tease of a tease. I've never seen a tease that was so teasy. That's listen, if you don't know what I'm talking about, maybe I'll throw a clip on screen or something. What was that? It might as well not even have been in the stream. But I can't wait for Fontaine, but at the same time I can't wait for 3.7, potentially 3.8, and I hope there's no 3.9. I hope 3.9 is just 4.0. I can't wait for these two patches to go. And I can't believe they haven't done anything for the Golden Archipelago. That's something that's comfort that we know or we're familiar with. No news about that. But yeah, have fun in 3.7, I guess. Until next time, urge y'all to stay safe. Peace, please. Bye bye. Listen, I'm just recording the video, and the more I talk about it, the more absurd it sounds. It's I don't know what they're doing. I don't even think Hoyoverse knows what they're doing. I think they printed they 3D printed some TCG dice, and they're just rolling it in their office, and whatever it lands on, they're like, okay, we're gonna do this for the next patch. But yeah, I'm gonna go edit that video, throw it up on YouTube. But I don't know what they're doing. I'm probably gonna be making some Honkai Star Rail videos, I guess. I'm gonna check out 3.7 for sure. I can't wait for Ziox's updated Yoimiya video. Yaimiko video, updated Kazuha video, because I'm sure there's plenty of people who have no idea what they're gonna do with these characters. Updated Alhaitham guide, because a lot has changed in the game, obviously, that warrants a full 20-minute updated best DPS artifact guide. But yeah, I'll see you guys I'll see you guys on YouTube. I gotta find some other content to make. A polling guide, yeah, of course, and then it'll be insane Kirura one-shotting all the bosses, right? What's his name? The free-to-play guy, not the free-to-play, the whale who, what's his name? I went to lose gaming. I can't wait for him to be telling everybody how insane Kirura is at C0, just for him to never touch the character ever again. Exciting stuff. what are we gonna do? But yeah, that's gonna be that. I'm gonna go edit that video and have it on YouTube. Pretty much is a meme video at this point. Build up hype for a niche unit. You got it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I wish more people could tune into the normal live streams. It's good to be back, but I guess coming back right before this 3.7 live stream, it just doesn't feel like I'm back at all. But yeah, people, have fun. If you're capable of doing that with 3.7, I'll stop it with the whole negativity thing. But yeah, take care. Bye bye.